You think becoming a nun is about spiritual calling? Think again. Someone on Reddit just cracked the housing crisis code. Can you pursue becoming a nun as a career if you're homeless? If you've been doom-scrolling rental prices thinking there's got to be a better way, you're witnessing the birth of holy financial planning. Today, we're exploring the divine loophole. So you've decided to game the system with God. First reality check. The process takes 9 to 12 years before final vows. That's longer than medical school. Plus, you need to be Catholic, single, debt-free, and psychologically evaluated. Suddenly, that studio apartment doesn't look so bad, does it? Let's crunch these holy numbers. Average US rent, $1,700 per month. Non-housing cost, $0. That's $20,400 annually. But here's the plot twist. You must eliminate all debts first. And one sister paid off over $100,000 before joining. Your credit score needs to be blessed by angels. But here's what's really interesting. This Reddit question reveals our collective housing trauma. When free rent requires renouncing earthly possessions, that's how broken the market has become. We are literally considering medieval lifestyle downgrades to afford modern living. The economy has made monasticism attractive to Gen Z. This isn't an isolated thought. Housing desperation has spawned countless alternative living discussions online. From van life to nun life, people are getting creative. Someone probably pitched, "What about lighthouse keeping?" Right after this nun post. The housing crisis breeds increasingly medieval solutions. Here's where the business plan falls apart. Nuns own literally nothing. Even their shirts belong to the community. Any income goes straight to the mother house. You can't even keep your Netflix password. Congratulations! You've achieved negative net worth with style. Traditional nuns entered for spiritual calling. Today's inquiries sound like housing applications. Do you provide dental? The generational shift from divine inspiration to economic desperation would make Saint Teresa weep. Modern problems require medieval solutions, apparently. Convents have noticed the shift. Modern recruitment materials now address practical questions alongside spiritual ones. Some convents specify it takes at least 7 years up front, probably tired of explaining to hopefuls that this isn't a gap year program. When free housing becomes a religious calling, we've reached peak late-stage capitalism. Previous generations entered convents fleeing arranged marriages. We're fleeing landlords. Both involve escaping systemic oppression, just different kinds. Progress is relative, clearly. But wait, there's more! Convents aren't adult daycare centers. Expect 4 a.m. prayer calls, zero privacy, and potentially never leaving the monastery if you're cloistered. Your biggest rebellion might be sneaking extra sugar in your tea. Instagram stories? Not happening. Today's nuns actually do meaningful work, teaching, healthcare, social justice. They're not hiding from society. They're actively improving it. But you still can't own anything, date anyone, or complain about the Wi-Fi. It's volunteer work with extremely committed housing contracts. So can you become a nun for free housing? Technically, yes, after 7 to 12 years of intensive training, psychological evaluation, debt elimination, and surrendering all earthly possessions. It's the ultimate delayed gratification experiment. This makes me wonder, if housing gets more expensive, will convents start requiring credit checks? Have you considered any unconventional housing solutions? Let me know in the comments. We need content ideas, or my boss will fire me. Subscribe.